Hey guys, what's up? This is the Plazma podcast, John, Dave and Welch, and today we're going to have a little discussion about franchise burnout and everything, you know, films, games and TV. When should people call it a day? Basically this has come up, I had a little bit of a moment about Mass Effect to Dave, and we had a little chat about should they make another Mass Effect game? So
should they have?
Yeah, should they have, or should they have just left it? It's not a bad game, but it's not up to par.
You say it's like a filler.
Yeah, it's a lot of filler missions.
Could they have done it as a separate?
It is kind of separate, but it's still part
Could
of
they
the
just
franchise.
they put the name on to sell it then, really, like a lot of films?
Well, not really, because
it's the same. It plays the same then with that.
it's gameplay wise, it's very very similar. But like the reason you go to the Andromeda section and then the aliens they bring with you and stuff, so it has got Mass Effect written all over it. But it just seems not to live up to par.
So I haven't played the actual game, but we played the multiplayer, which I think is fun. I did enjoy that actually a lot. But like, I mean, obviously, because you've played the game, you know, you're going to find it like, you know, completely different to what you expected. Was it different
not
what
so
you
much.
expected?
No, it's just. I think this is more. Every game has to have an open world.
Yeah.
And a lot of open world games don't actually have a lot to do in it.
It just seems like a lot of exploring.
There's a lot of exploring, but to get to point A to B, it's like the travel between that.
Yeah.
And some of it seems pointless.
I get you.
And then you get the side missions,
Yeah,
is it?
and it's like-
and you get side tracks.
It's like go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, press down and A on something. And it's like, fuck off!
I just want to
So
go
they should
there.
call it, this should be the last one then.
I don't know, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think they need to concentrate on a tighter game with better characters, well not better characters, but more time with the characters and everything.
Well, yeah, it's like more of a story, or is there a good story?
I haven't finished the story, so I can't comment on the story.
Is it okay so far though?
No, it's alright, but it's too broken up to
Okay.
enjoy.
Okay.
So like with GTA, that's another franchise. That's coming. They're obviously not work. Well, they probably are working on the 6th.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. When do you call it a day with that? Because that'll be the 6th one. Will people be
I
enough?
suppose
Like,
it's-
for then they're always good stories.
Yeah, but
for that.
it's the 6th one from the old PlayStation days.
Yeah.
It's 6th one
Well,
in the whole franchise. Wouldn't it be the 5th or 4th in the 3D view? Because we had
we started with 3. We had 3.
4, 5, 6.
You're 4.
Oh, then you had
5.
Vegas. Not Vegas.
You had, so it's 5 of them in 3D. Fuck, what was the other one? Vice City, thank you.
And Los Angeles.
And San Andreas. San Andreas. So that's 5 games, but that's over even the 3D stuff. It was still on PlayStation, I think, or PlayStation 2. Whereas Mass Effect has had like 3 games,
Yeah.
and then it's not yearly bullshit.
Yeah.
Like COD as well.
Yeah, that's another
at
franchise that needs to be
least with
built on.
Rockstar, they take their time and do stuff well.
It takes
I think
while,
each one's got a different story. It is like a main like film story, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's-
They love the characters and all.
I
Yeah.
suppose it would probably be when, you know, people start getting fed up of it. That's when they need to think either to reimagine it or to just say, yeah, we'll start something different.
There was one. I think there's only Grand Theft Auto 4 on the 360 one there, and the
Yeah.
PlayStation 3. So there's only one Grand Theft Auto for like 8 years. No, not 8 years, but for that cycle, for that console cycle. And then there's only really been one on the new consoles. So it's kind of like
And it has been played loads.
yeah, it has been played low.
Yeah,
So
people do like it.
I don't think Grand Theft Auto.
I don't think it's there yet.
No, I don't think it's anywhere near that. And
No.
if they keep pushing and making quality games, because that's had a ridiculous amount of money spent on it.
Yeah.
Well, Mass Effect had like 40 million spent on it, the newest one. I think Mass Effect 2 had like 250 million spent on it. So it's like, oh, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, so
But wait, you said about changing the franchise and then you brought up COD. It didn't work for COD. They tried to step it up and make it so it was a little faster paced and all.
yeah.
And it's now failed, isn't it? So
Well,
they've got to go back to World War II.
Going back to square one, yeah.
Going back to the boots on the floor, like, isn't it?
This is what I should really build. Like I bet that's like what Battlefield are doing. Battlefield are going back to basics, even though they haven't gone to
Yeah, but they
futuristic
only
stuff.
brought
Yeah, if they-
Battlefield 4 was only modern combat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that worked as
Yeah.
well.
But like they haven't gone like into outer space and stuff. They haven't tried to make it futuristic.
They might.
Oh, they probably
They
will.
might do it in the right time scale,
though. The Hardline is a cool story. I haven't finished that yet, but I was enjoying that game a lot, and that's like the police.
That's like Battlefield Light.
Yeah,
That's what makes Battlefield so cool. Is the massive scale of the Battlefield. Like COD is tiny compared.
Yeah.
To
It's like playing in your back garden.
Grab.
Or in your mate's street. That's what COD is compared to playing the whole time.
Didn't you have a street growing up?
Yeah.
The street.
Cul-de-sac. Isn't it? Not a hairy sack.
But a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
But no, they're making Saw 87 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Saw 8 and
We're going to films now, yeah?
Yeah, well, we're keeping the whole franchise now. It's all franchise.
Yeah, so we're going film.
It's Franchise Burnout. Yeah, Franchise Burnout.
Well, with that Saw, it's like, how the frick can you do Saw when the guy's dead? Like, he's been dead.
Spoilers! I'm only on halfway through the first one.
Yeah, the first one's the best one.
It was different. The first one was brilliant.
Yeah, it was a
Maybe
nice
even
way of doing
the
it.
first three, because you obviously wanted a bit more of the things. Yeah.
I hated all of them except the
The
first.
first one was brilliant.
I hated them all.
The second one I didn't really.
Oh my god, he's in the fucking room!
What they should have done is just done like a Saw best kills and just done like an 8-hour best kills thing.
Yeah,
it's all like 200 quid.
Yeah.
But people would because they were cool. That's what I watched it
I
for.
still like the one in the Scary Movie.
Oh, with Dr. Phil.
No, it's the girl like the trap on her.
Oh yeah.
And he's telling her like to get out of this, you've got to do this. And she starts to, and he's like, holy shit, now she's actually gonna do it. Fucking love that.
Well, I think that is like that should be like something that they should think about really hard before they even thought about bringing that out.
Yeah.
You know, because like I mean, okay, right, they did a lot with them, and the ideas for how they killed them were brilliant. How they did like they killed the traps and stuff. They were brilliant, but the stories were weak.
Yeah.
They were very
They just
weak.
got worse and worse.
Yeah.
Like Paranormal Activity. The first one I loved, and
I didn't like that one.
showing some people are saying, no, it is real fine footage, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Some people do
Play
think like
Witch.
that.
Yeah, just showing
some
it on
people-
it's definitely fine footage.
some
And
people
then
do.
But they brought it a couple of different endings, didn't they, as well?
Yeah.
So it was like...
I just watched all the Paranormal Activities with Everything Wrong With. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
Cinema
I
Scene?
haven't seen.
They're brilliant.
I usually do it with the films I've seen.
Yeah.
I give up on the second. I watched the second one of Paranormal Activity, and I just give up. I thought
If I don't want to watch it,
they're just
I'll
jump
watch it.
scares now, isn't it? The first
Yeah.
one was done really well.
I haven't seen it.
Right, it was a good film.
Really speaking though, the first one's like they sleep, they get up, and it's like
Shit's moved.
all the time. It's like well, it's like
it was a
get up,
slow
sleep.
build up.
Yeah, and it's like something's moved. Oh, she's been put out of bed. Oh, they've got up. They're gonna look through the footage with the guy who's got like the best editing software stuff ever. And he's like, yeah, this is just a hobby. I take pictures of my wife.
The best video cameras.
Find her and read his wives.
The best MILF action. Like
The best video cameras as well for like
Yeah.
the bed to watch what's going on.
I suppose.
You must spend like 100 grand
Yeah.
just to see like, oh, why the hell's my quilt coming off? Not because you farted in the middle of the night and blew it off.
Yeah. Oh, it just got really fucking hot.
Yeah.
He's like, I
And you put the fan on, that's why it's blown
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
A couple
yeah.
of people's off the side.
There's no paranormal activity. You've just got flatulence.
Flatulence activity.
Yeah. That could be our next film.
Yeah.
We could make that film. That'd be
Could.
good. I
Wanna
could make
see
that
it?
quite easy. But no, you know, you've got like with the horror stuff seems to be the thing. Like it gets gradually either really better or worse, and they still keep churning them out, churning them out, churning them
Well,
out.
Friday the 13th, which some of them were just horrendous, you crap.
I think horror's in a
But
very.
they're trying to reboot them now. Sorry, they are trying to reboot them, aren't they? So I think a reboot's alright. Bring it into if it's done right.
It's,
But don't. If you're going to reboot, they only do 2 or 3 then and leave it.
Yeah.
Don't go right with reboot now. Let's make another 11.
Yeah.
You should just do one and carry on. But horror films are in a
What?
very unique position of where if you see a film, some of you will go, is that film good? But horror films, you don't. You go, is that film scary?
Yeah.
And if somebody says no, you know, that's just him acting up, pretending to be hard. I bet
Yeah.
it's scary. It looks scary.
That's it though.
Or
You know what I
even
mean? A
gory.
horror film these days is either like torture porn, you know.
I think they've moved on from that.
But they
now,
still
really.
they still do it though. They still do it. There's a lot of like the stuff that like you know that like low
Trying to grow
budgety
throughout.
stuff, the low budgety stuff, you know what I mean? Like ones obviously like, you know, are done by the independent studios. They're still like churning out that stuff. I mean, a lot of people have, like you said, have gone off of that. I mean, no one wants to watch Human Centipede 4, do they, really? You know, there's only much shit in someone else's made for them seeing them die because they just that shit, you know?
Centipede 4. Just
Yeah.
have
just have 4 centipedes.
Why not just film a fucking centipede and say, there you go, that's your film.
I went down my drain the other day.
Yeah, then you drain?
Yeah, I
I
checked.
thought you said then your trousers.
I got a weird sprinkly cock.
I think he's imagining things there.
I think the centipede in my pants. That's my friend. But no, you've also got like with the comic books, like that is like that could come to burnout before long. You never know.
Yeah.
Not right now, obviously, but in the next say 10 years.
I'm
comic books or comic films?
The films.
Comic books are never going to go away.
No, they just keep changing for the times. They do.
But then with the comic book films, yeah, they're franchised, but they're all separate films. It's if they've done
With Marvel's not really. is it?
X-Men, it's probably now it's finished. But then
Well,
go
no,
back
it's
to a
not.
different one,
It's
isn't it?
not
They're
finished.
back like 90s now, isn't it?
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
next one.
But they've still, you know, that's the guys from Apocalypse and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
They're going with the new youngsters. It's rebooting it. The reboot is the reboot, but it's not actually a reboot. It's still
What they made a word up, didn't they?
Pre-boot.
Yeah, pre-boot. So.
it's like that could be like a bad thing. You never know. It could be It could be good. Pardon me. But apparently this one, the new one that's coming out, it's going to be a lot of to do with the Phoenix, the uprising of Jean Grey's the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's cool.
So as long as she can pull it off, yeah.
That's like in the top 5 voted by fans. The Dark Phoenix
Yeah.
saga is voted like number 5. I
'Cause
think it was. The best ever
Yeah.
comic book story.
She was in X-Men 3, the one they showed up, but then that was like the worst they'd roll the X-Men
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe they'll do it as a
Well,
proper.
they sort of like sparked it at the end of 2
Yeah.
when she saves her. Yeah, and you see the
the
Phoenix
water,
in
yeah.
the water. Yeah.
Which is cool. Actually freaked me out, mine, but there you go.
Oh no, she's
A
too.
lot freaks me out, man. You know. No, not actually her physically. The shadowy Phoenix thing that freaked me out, and I thought it was like fucking Loch Ness monster shit, you know. But anyway, so we got that. What about with the TV stuffs like Walking Dead and Game
Didn't they
of
say
Thrones?
they're going to do 20 series?
20
Wow.
series.
They said they got enough stuff there to do about 20 series. I swear they said that.
I don't
do it
think-
for up to a 20-year run.
I think that's a lot. That's a lot to put your.
But people, there's massive fans, isn't it? And
Oh, understandably. I just finished watching the
there's a lot of
finale
franchise, and people will.
now.
You've got the young kids who are just getting like 12, 13 year olds,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they shouldn't be, but they could watch it another
Yeah.
10 years easily,
Oh, yeah.
couldn't they?
But I think that's
I
a
will.
long time.
I like zombies.
It's a long time.
That is, 'cause I-
to invest in your life, man.
I'd rather that than EastEnders do as a
Oh,
daily
fuck
thing.
I'd rather
Or Coronation
watch.
Street.
Yeah, that-
Try than watch EastEnders and Coronation
But
Street.
that has a
every day.
massive following, so
Yeah.
you can't really say.
No,
like,
you
it's
can't.
not for us.
It's not for us. It's not our stuff.
No. And that's constantly evolving with new characters and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then in itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that could be. I did read it somewhere, but they have said about it. But then is that going to scare people off? You might think, oh yeah, I'd love to for now.
Because, like, you know, at least it gives you time to go back and watch it again if you miss stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because you know
Yeah.
you've got another 20
Like
years.
me.
But you might die before it finishes.
And
you
then
know?
that'd be gross.
You know?
Well,
you
no,
might be come back to life and you might be in there.
Other characters might decide, like other actors might decide they don't want to do that anymore, but there's always a job in it. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like a dead end job to them. It's like a dead end job. It's like,
Good, that was good. I like that.
it is. To them, it's like a dead end
Yeah.
job. It's like, oh well, go back to the old grind. We're gonna get up and go on set and do some more shit with
Get
Walking
some
Dead.
makeup. suit
Oh,
and shit.
I thought the joke was it's a dead end job because when it ends, you're dead. Wait,
Well,
in the story.
Well, yeah, but I was like, honestly, the fact that it is exactly like.
I wouldn't
it's
say it was a
something-
dead end job because look at
You're-
look at Norman Reedus.
Oh yeah,
You know, he's in Blade,
two.
Blade 2, and you didn't really know him.
No.
And he does this Walking Dead now.
It's blowing him up,
He's in
yeah.
video
He was in
games.
Boondock
he's in this,
Saints,
he's
wasn't
in
he?
that. He's in loads of
Boondock
stuff now.
Saints?
Yeah.
He was in that as
Oh
well.
no, he's done a few bits and pieces, man. He's in Gossip.
But he's
as
massive
well.
in this now. He's like
Yeah,
a sex
yeah.
symbol and
But
all,
this,
isn't he, for you?
this is it.
Mm.
Yeah, I like Daryl. He's cool. I prefer Rick though. Not in that way, obviously, but I
Nice.
think he's nice. I like Rick. Rick's cool.
He's
He's
badass.
British.
I always think about like Star Trek, not the first ones, but like the Generations and
Yeah,
Voyager
yeah.
and Deep Space Nine, all 7 seasons long.
Yeah.
So that's 7 years for a
Mm.
TV show.
What?
Well, I think with a TV series, it's different because the stories do evolve all the time.
They do.
And now they're pouring a lot more, like with Netflix, you wouldn't mind seeing a Daredevil on for 10 years.
No, I
if it was
wouldn't.
done to that thing, isn't it?
Or to that standard,
Yeah, because if the
right.
standard's right and they keep evolving the story, because some, even in CV7 now, I'm not going to say any spoilers, isn't it?
No.
But there were some dry, boring filler bits.
They do that.
So
It's a bit. It's usually
it brings you in and it's like,
for
oh.
each half a season. Because there's only what I said, like how many episodes? 16, 17, and they got
16
they got the
I think it is
feature
now, yeah.
lengths, haven't they, as well, which are
The
like
first and
about
last
80
ones.
minutes, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got them, which are basically 2 episodes in themselves, the sort of thing as well. But they usually put like 2 or 3 in the first half, and then about
Yeah.
2 or 3 in the second. But there's a lot more action in this season.
Yeah.
A lot more people have dropped off watching it because of the
Fillers.
with the
Oh, because, yeah.
killing off Glenn and stuff like that.
Whoa!
That's at the beginning of the season.
It's,
So
it's all been there.
Everyone's
Man, that's horrible. I'm
Bruce,
going to
like-
find Glenn and see if he's okay.
It's like with Flash. Have you been watching this series of Flash?
Yes.
There's a filler, a musical filler,
Yeah.
not like anything, but then
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Sorry. What's all this about? It's like, it doesn't mean anything.
It's because I think they were in Glee, weren't they, them too?
I don't know.
I don't
The
know.
actresses and that was like
Supergirl and
Flashman.
And Flash.
Grant Gustin, he was in it, yeah.
And then you had, what's his name? This, who's in Torchwood.
Oh, John Barrowman.
Yeah, because he was in that episode, wasn't
Yeah,
Singing.
but he's in
Because
Arrow,
he's-
isn't he, as well?
he? Yeah, and he does musicals, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah.
And
He played
stage
piano with his penis once.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a genius.
did-
I didn't see that. but,
Yeah, there's definitely going to be burnout eventually.
that was a silly episode.
Yeah, but you think
Was that guy a god? I know we're going off. So
No, I
just answer that.
I think he was like
A strange
from a different, like either like a
dimension.
meta or he's from a different Earth. He
Yeah.
might have been an alien. I don't know, but from what it seemed like, it could be anything. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't. There wasn't a purpose other than that one.
It was a standalone
So it looked like
silly
yeah.
episode.
Well, it's like remember the Buffy episode, Buffy musical.
Mm.
That was brilliant.
Okay.
That was
Buffy, how many
well
series
done.
was that? 'Cause that
7.
That was 7. So you
See,
get
that's
7
the
is
Star
probably-
Trek line. You were no more than 7.
Yeah. Well, Dexter went 8 seasons. I think Dexter's 8th season wasn't the best.
So Charlotte 7.
Yeah.
They should
They
He should
were
listen.
going to do not.
He should have listened to the Star Trek.
But look at
mythology.
Friends, 10 seasons, and there was about 3 seasons you could have said were quite up and down and poopy.
Yeah,
but they were still
poopy.
watchable.
But they had 7 good seasons.
They had 7 good seasons, yeah. So 7's a charm. So Walking Dead, oh, I hope you do so well.
What's that? How many series is it going to be of Game of Thrones though?
12 million.
No, it's not.
8, isn't it? They got this one and they got
I think,
a
it's
half
gonna be, I
season.
think it's going to be 9.
They've got a plan for it, haven't they?
They're going to do a half season out of it, I think.
Yeah, but
They should have
but
cut
that
7.
that has only just become a TV show. Or it's written for TV, like properly written for TV, where they could kind of.
Could that go?
The source material's not
Would
there.
you like to see that going for 20 years though?
Game of Thrones.
In that
No.
series, in that
I
world?
think it's got to be a cut-off point, hasn't
Yeah.
it, really? Because you've got to think of it, right? If you go back to, like, talking about, like, the soap operas, the EastEnders and things, that will end up drying up before long, and they will get rid of them. Because if you look at the BBC and ITV and things like that, they are looking at what they're churning out now and seeing whether or not it's still able to be viewed by the future audiences that they've got.
future
Because-
audience, 'cause that's the
because,
thing,
I mean-
I don't know because that's
Or it could, you don't know.
I
see.
don't think so.
because you've got younger
I
kids
can't
who don't
imagine
bother
that's
with that
gonna
now,
be like,
and
until the
because
end of time.
people,
Well, it's been going longer than us, so
yeah,
Well, yeah, but
EastEnders haven't.
is it
That's
shock?
happened in the
No,
early 80s.
no, but that I think that was
Yeah,
that
same
was
as you.
Coronation
that was,
Street.
well, that's probably
60s.
longer than us, yeah.
But it's with that there's people who are genuinely interested in other
Yeah.
people's lives and like a window into
Yeah.
other people's lives.
I suppose better than reality
It's
TV.
being nosy, isn't it?
Yeah, and if reality TV didn't kill it, then I don't think anything's
Yeah.
going to kill it.
Well, no, that's
also
drying up, isn't it?
you can also keep it. Where reality TV, when it's scripted, it's badly scripted and
Yeah.
obvious. But when that's scripted, you don't care because it is a scripted
No,
TV
because you
show.
know,
So
Yeah.
you have
it's
control
make-believe.
to make it
Yeah.
interesting. And it's probably the
Yeah.
same as wrestling. Wrestling goes in circles, where fans drop
That's
out
just
and then they come back in. They roll out and come back in. So it's probably the same thing for that.
I don't know. I do think we'll eventually. I mean, look
I
at
know it's on
Brookside.
free. It is
Brookside
on
did-
Freeview.
Yeah, Brookside got taken off the air, didn't it?
Yeah, that went weird.
Yeah.
Is Home and Away or Neighbours? One
No,
of them
that's-
two.
They're Australian. They're Australian. They were good
Yeah.
when we were kids. So.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like there's gonna come a time when I think things like that will.
I don't think it'll ever go, or not in every lifetime. And it might drop
No,
down
no,
back
no.
to once or twice a week.
I won't go
Where,
back to us where
one
that's
of
where
is it Coronation Street's on 5 days a week, or 4 days a week?
Don't know.
which is
That's a lot. That is.
But then some
people love it.
But
Don't
then that'll be their evening. They'll watch the soaps and then go to bed.
Yeah.
This is
Weep into a pillow.
well,
Well, I would. I just don't like them anymore.
I don't know.
I think that they just sort of like.
Still on track, I suppose,
Yeah.
because it is franchise, isn't it? They
Well,
are
it is.
franchises.
I don't know. Well, whatever.
When do we call it a day then? Let's go back and then like round it up to.
I think when the quality goes out,
Yeah.
something, that's when you should do it. Leave on top.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
then
want to
with
let
Mass
it on
going all the way
get
back round
cancelled.
then, with Mass Effect, the quality's gone.
Yeah.
It has.
But they didn't know that when because they probably thought it's an amazing idea. Everybody's into open world games now, like you said, and
Yeah.
Mass Effect is, and let's make it bigger.
Well, this new one was. The other ones weren't.
Weren't they?
No.
They were like told me
Yeah.
where to go.
Yeah.
So it's taken away from the feel of Mass Effect.
It's like an upgrade.
The-
for
yeah.
it.
It's made everything feel
Or
a lot
downgrade.
less tighter. So
Mm.
Yeah.
some people might like that. I don't. I prefer that.
They're trying to make it so it's a bigger story, even though they were huge stories anyway, weren't they? It looks
Yeah.
like. But they've added too much.
Yeah, there's just too much stuff to do in it. I
Yeah.
think that's a big problem with games. Trying to put quantity over quality. I think is the issue with.
That
video
sometimes
games.
is the case, though, isn't it?
We have brought it up before in
No?
other podcasts where I think they should take it out to the public. Like, see, do
Well,
they
they
want
may,
another
yeah.
one?
We're the big fans.
Yeah,
you, will get fans
Yeah,
on
but
Friday
it's-
13th.
That they're involved in it as well. Big fans.
If like, as I want Mass Effect to go forever, because it's one of my favourite game franchises. But so I would always say, yeah, I want a new Mass Effect. But if the quality's not there, then it's just a shit game.
Yeah.
You know, take
Well,
that
not
extra,
chicken, but,
you
you
know,
know.
take that extra year, take that extra 2 years
Take a
to
little
make it
longer.
right, to make it tight. Everything's like the way you want it, the way the fans are wanting
Well,
it.
Mass Effect game was 2011,
Hmm.
so now it's 2017. So it had its, it had plenty of time.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
gone, it's a new generation, a console and everything. But it's it just seems like anything creative. As soon as the quality's gone, then you should, or it's starting to steer there.
Yeah.
Then
That's
I think
like-
that's when you call it a day.
That's like with TV shows as well.
Yeah, that's anything.
Yeah.
Because like, this is why things get cancelled, because they're either dropping in views or even the studios are getting bored of them themselves. Some studios just cancel things because they're bored of them themselves. It's mad. It is mad.
It's gone really bright.
It is, hasn't it?
Right.
I'm actually boiling.
I am too.
So I think-
I've got any sheets. Anyway,
We do think there will be burnout with a
Yeah, and that's when
No,
they call it a
I
day.
think there is burnout.
yeah.
There's a couple of things burnt out
Spread-
for
yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Well, COD burned out after Modern Warfare 3. I think even that was borderline for me because they brought in the juggernauts, which are like big mech things. Who could be
That sounds cool.
got like 10 kills, and
Yeah. So yeah.
but they are going to remaster it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
They like to remaster everything, don't they?
They do.
They've lost. That's what I was going to bring before we do close.
Yeah.
If it starts to dry up, think of a new idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and because it's
It's
not
hard,
really
but
what it is.
they pay people to do it.
They know they'll make a profit with franchises.
Yeah. There's safety
Horror
in the name.
ones definitely,
There's safety in the name.
because if people will go and watch, or will even if it's not in a cinema, they will rent or watch online, like buy
Yeah.
off Netflix or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the film. So, but call it just think of something new. That's if it like that is definitely what we agree on. If it's dried up, call it a day.
Yeah.
Leave
It's,
it be.
I think it's this bit of safe bet syndrome in there as well, where it's like, oh, it's a safe bet, where this franchise is popular. People, it's Friday the 13th, they'll never not be loved, even though like some of the films are questionable towards the end of the run of it.
Yeah.
But I think there will always be a fan base for Friday
Yeah.
the 13th.
I think if they think it's going to be, if it's dry enough, they should ask that director. What's his name? Yul
Oh,
You bought.
Yeah.
to direct it, and then see if it makes any money.
he should just be Jason.
No, he should be the director because he's rubbish.
Yeah, but he should be Jason as well.
As well,
as the
and
director.
Freddy.
Right, he should be every character in everything.
Just
And the cameraman.
the
He's doing
cameraman,
everything,
director,
man.
actor.
I'd watch that.
You can be the creatures.
I would watch you.
He doesn't even need the makeup. He'll just be like that. Yeah. He's a dirtbag, dirtbag, motherfucker.
Well, this is
Yeah.
off topic now. So that's our little discussion about franchise burnout. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and prove it. And if you don't want to miss out anything here at Plazma Punch, there's a subscribe button.
Yep.
You can click that. and you'll have a nice warm feeling if you do.
Yeah,
Thank you very
we
much.
definitely will.
Bye.
Bye.